At the intersection of Kansas Street and Howard Avenue in North Park, construction crews are putting up the framing of a new apartment building. Come next year, this project will add 24 new homes to one of San Diego's most walkable, bikeable, transit-rich neighborhoods. 3 of these homes will be affordable to very low-income households. In San Diego, that could mean a single parent with 1 child making about $43,000 a year.
These are 2-story living spaces, and then the bedrooms off of the side, and then they'll have a loft you can see up there.
Barry Verroll is this building's architect and developer. His project made use of the city's density bonus program, which gives developers a pass on certain regulations if they set aside and subsidize a portion of their homes for low-income renters. Verroll says incentives are the best way to fix the housing crisis.
Obviously, there's a lot of developers that want to do the right thing and provide affordable housing as well. We just need to create the right atmosphere to where that can be done.
But Verroll is wary of a new affordable housing proposal going before the City Council on Tuesday. Council President Georgette Gomez is asking her colleagues to update the city's inclusionary housing policy.
Would you say how many of these are affordable housing? 4?
3.
Right now, if a developer chooses not to include low-income housing in their project, they have to pay a fee. The fees support affordable housing elsewhere. Gomez wants to nearly double that fee. She says the policy is 16 years old and in need of an update.
That was a long time ago. The conditions have completely changed. The demand for affordable housing are completely different than what they were in 2003. So it was time. I think it should have been done earlier, but no one wanted to look at it.
Gomez also wants to require developers to charge cheaper rents for the low-income units when they do include them in their projects. And she wants to give developers a few extra options for how to avoid paying the fees, like donating a piece of land for future affordable housing.
That's huge. That's actually one of the things that is not getting more attention, but the developers love that. They think that was very creative, because there's different ways in which we can meet the need, right? And all of it will benefit. So I do believe right now that what I'm proposing is something that A, it's not going to kill the market, and B, it's responsive to the crisis.
Gomez included some developers in a 6-month-long outreach process. She commissioned a study that found most projects could absorb the costs of her stricter policy without major impacts. Still, she says she's not surprised developers have lined up against her proposal.
I think they would have opposed anything I would have presented. I'm not saying that this is going to resolve the crisis at all, but would we get more funding if developers choose to pay the fee? Would that get us to supporting more housing? Yes.
There's a lot of good intentions, but sometimes those good intentions have negative outcomes.
Barry Verroll says there are things in the proposal he likes, but overall, he fears it will make things worse. Home building permits have gone down in the county for the past 2 years, at a time when housing scarcity is already pushing up home prices and rents. He says the city can't make it more expensive to build while also asking for more housing.
Perhaps some of the bigger developers are going to choose to go elsewhere. That's just my personal opinion, but I think that a carrot is far more effective than a stick. So yeah, I think we could be looking at ways to incentivize more development, more affordable development, rather than penalizing someone for not doing the type of development that we need.
Mayor Kevin Faulconer has been silent on Gomez's proposal. If it passes the council, he'll be under pressure from his supporters in the building industry to issue a veto. And that will be a test for the council's Democrats, who have yet to override a veto with their new 6-vote supermajority. Andrew Bowen, KPBS News.